Even in Cape Coast, I have friend or citadel of education. I mean, it is unpardonable that basic schools in Cape Coast, some basic schools in Cape Coast, let me say that way, only ICT lab, no only library. Or when you go to the first elementary school in the whole of West Africa, Philip
Kwaku,
never corner library, it's unpardonable.
Yeah.
You cannot pardon them.
Yeah. Let's talk about this friend, Kobna Sage. How do you feel about him?
Journey for me.
Wow.
What people don't know is that when I started working at Coastal TV, I opportunities to Ghana Library Authority.
Oh, okay.
So when I started working at Ghana Library Authority, I man up at 8, and I'm up on 4:30. Go to Coastal TV, must start at 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. This is a course to street credibility.
Street credibility.
Street credibility. You have to serve. And serve, but there's no way you become anybody. Like, and to me, be obedient be our serve.
You will be at Kofi JC Studios right here. Have interviews or conversations with people doing very well in their space or in their field of life. They share their stories to inspire, motivate, and encourage you wherever you are. I keep saying that anytime I sit on this show, it looks like I'm interviewing them, but I'm learning a lot because their life stories tend to shape me and also make me believe that there is nothing impossible on this earth. So if you see me here, you need to stay with me on this conversation. I go by the name Kofi JC. Just make sure you follow us and also work with us on all our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, X, Twitter, anywhere. We are there with the name Kofi JC Studios. Tonight, I have a brother I'm going to talk to. I've known him for a while, Charlie. I started doing Coastal TV. So a little bit background story before you go to. So when we started this film production we are doing, he was with me, he guided me because Coastal, we started moving from there. I remember very well the first time he spoke to me about one of the biggest positions he's holding, the one I know when it comes to Central Music Awards. We were with one brother of ours, Mama Bakoman. You called I said, Charlie, this is the opportunity that's come. Charlie, move. Charlie, I'm going to show you the opportunity. Then all the way through to this year, 2026. We've known ourselves for more than, let's say, 6-7 years, and it has been a beautiful journey throughout. My brother here goes by the name Prince Trinity. That's what we all call him. So, but bro, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's been amazing. Charlie, looking at you from afar, it's been wonderful.
I get that.
Wow. 2026, we are just in the second month of 2026. Yeah. How do you feel?
Well, I think I'm entering into 2026 with a lot of purpose.
Okay.
I think that all the knowledge that I've gathered over the years, all the skills that I've gathered over the years, I'm entering into this year hoping to, exhibit or, show the world that the skills and knowledge that I've gathered over the years, I'm putting it into use. So 2026 is a hopeful year for me, and I believe it's going to be impactful.
Wow. I don't know why. I don't know if you watching also feel the same. Those that have interacted with, those that have had conversations with this year, keep saying that it looks like 2026 will be a year beyond. A lot of dreams will be fulfilled, a lot of things. So it looks like it's a positive year already for us. We are all aspiring for that to happen. Wow. Let's throw back a little bit with respect. 2025, in 2 sentences, how was it for you?
2 sentences is a very difficult one.
Okay.
Because 2025 was a roller coaster for me.
Wow.
Yes, in my professional life, in my personal life, and also in community development. And so in 2025, I would say that it was a groundbreaking opportunity for me, in the sense that in Zama, I feel then want to overcome.
Okay.
In 2025, I was able to overcome them.
Wow.
And 2025, I remember when I made the decision to do my master's in OCC. a lot of people were saying, use this in for GYMFI, no BRO, very easy for a lot of people to do their masters in GYMFI outside. 2025, Mako UCC, Mako masters for UCC. It was a challenging one, but I think I was able to overcome that. Community development, when you talk about $40 Foundation, which I am the manager, I have an amazing team, Phil Jungo, Manuel Bachman, Manike, Portia. Yes, so in 2025, we did 4 major events in 2025, which was groundbreaking. I don't think we have any humanitarian organization within the region. We make it that groundbreaking initiative. So I would say that 2025, that was one of the things that personally for me, aside from some personal growth, I mean, going to school, aside from my professional life at the Ghana Library Authority, where I take a lot of initiatives. I think that side, humanitarian side, was one of the most impactful, groundbreaking opportunities for me.
Wow. And I'm kind of this conversation, you're starting and it's juicy. So if you are chilling with us, just take a water. Let's walk through it beautifully. Prince, take us back.
Yeah.
When Prince was 5 years, 6 years, where did life start for you? Yeah. Where did you start seeing visions and saying that I want to be this, I want to be there? Where did it start?
Well, I think every young person there in Serena, you get to meet people.
Okay.
I always say that me personally, I learn a lot from my friends.
Wow.
People that I meet, encounter each and every day. Those are the people that I learn a lot from. Though you spend much of your time in classrooms, maybe a basic school, because St. Nicholas Anglican GHS, though you spend most of your time there, but then once you come out from school, the lessons that you learn from people, that is the lessons that, or the knowledge that you will carry along.
Hello.
Yes, I think Michelle, I started with introduction. Let's go way back.
Yeah.
We started Coastal TV, E-Vibes.
Yeah, E-Vibes. Yeah, Tina. Yes, yes.
Tina.
Yes.
That was when I met you.
Yeah.
Panel.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think that is where we started.
Yeah.
And then you introduced Pledge
Multimedia to you. Yes.
And I decided to join. Fast forward, Spill and then Manike came in that they want me to serve as the production head for Heritage Promotions. And I told you about it. Yeah. So it has been a very, juicy journey for me.
Wow.
What people don't know is that when I started working at Coastal TV, I had opportunities for Ghana Library Authority.
Oh, okay.
So when I started working at Ghana Library Authority, I was up at 8, and I'm up on 4:30. Go to Coastal TV, I start at 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. And it was like that every single day. Every single day was like that.
Wow.
So that period, it was like a strength gaining opportunity for me. Because a young guy, a school SHS, and I started working at SHS, and I didn't even enter the sharing
before you started.
Yeah. So during that period, I could do man up on 4. I could go start TV 4:30, 5 o'clock I started because I was at the master control room then. 5 o'clock I started 11. And I just assumed coffee. And it wasn't like you were even getting anything
out of it.
It was like to my church.
Yes.
But then my parents will always tell me that this is a concept of street credibility.
Street credibility. You are building the credibility.
You have to serve. And serve, but there's no way you become anybody. Like, and to me, be obedient be our serve.
Wow.
But so be a way Gina ye, while Brabon be an the person is able to tell you the story.
Yeah.
And then what is, as I am mostly, missing with those stories, turning points.
Okay.
You both have that story. More missing. A crowd of stories with turning points. They don't really tell you where exactly. And I'm a sister. Yeah. So Mundo yet. Maybe I'll share my turning points with you. Yeah. Wow. So from Coastal Ghana Library Authority, which I'm still there, Heritage Promotions. I've been serving as the production head since 2018. Yeah. So I think it's been a juicy journey for me. Wow. Yeah. So if I'm to take you back,
that's how I'm able to mark. Wow. And let's come questions, but let's talk about this friend, Kobna Sage. How do you feel about him? Because I remember through our number Kobna Sage, Live FM. kakra so many new growth to become the station's manager, now the manager for Modest FM. As a friend, it's not a young new growth. How do you feel?
I mean, it's mind blowing.
Wow.
Mind blowing. Kobler Stage is someone I wanna warn you. May start. I'm not only in a page more soon. So
okay.
No papa garage.
Okay.
Soon. Kokombi.
Okay.
Papa garage.
Okay.
It's in a school from St. Nicholas. From St. Nicholas in the 1950.
Okay.
Yako shop and yako shop pe keza go shop.
Okay.
So Kobler Stage, I'm not Kobler Stage. Yabe in
wow.
And almost young friends, about 90% who young goes, hey, you guys, anytime we be a picture, we will say your picture like so. Sage has performed tremendously well when it comes to the media space.
Wow.
I think media space in here, one of the sectors you don't really have to go to school even before.
Yeah.
It is one sector that you can learn from the job. And Sage has done so well. Inside the and in the I mean, we are all seeing the developments and the contributions that he's making when it comes to central music.
And
central
media space now. Yeah. Wow.
Tremendous.
Wow.
Tremendous.
Wow. That's
I'm
beautiful.
So proud of him.
I know. That's why I intentionally asked, because for you to see a friend growing as you're also growing, I feel like or lift a lot of burdens of you, because out here you are working on a journey. There is prospects ahead of you. Too much. You are working hand in hand. I love that. And let's move into it. Today, Ghana Library Authority. Today I want us to delve a little bit deep into it, because last week my guest was the KEA NAT chairman. That is Mr. Henry Amate. We talked about education and the policies, and now we all know that education is very important in life. First of all, how do you say education? Because I hear you say, education is the key to life. But yes, it's the key, but there are lots of things that encompasses it to make it that key. Or you just go to school, book. You've been with Ghana Library, you've seen students coming in, one reading a day. So because education is the key, how would you explain to that person?
Nothing changes. Education is still the key.
Okay.
Nothing changes. I think the only challenge now is how we share that knowledge to students.
Okay.
If you ask us, right? So, there are some skills that you need.
Okay.
Interpersonal relationship with people.
Okay.
That skill is missing in our education system.
No.
Financial literacy.
Okay.
Eco schooler. A lot of students who go school as kind of more busy in them day now.
Yeah.
No one him there. Them knowledge in you they will save.
Okay.
It is a an son of papa and mommy. Only them skills in the O. So kind of them more for school. It's maybe a bank account. I know in Ghana you need to be 18 years before you get it.
Yeah.
But then say parents in go to me listen to a bank account. Not if in the moment of 5 cities, can't need to save you one city wages are put to. These are some of the skills that I believe young education system will do to what this show.
Okay.
Aside from English, science, math, social studies, R&D, no here.
Okay.
But then there are some life skills that I believe are there. The framers of education sector, or the what motion, interpersonal relations, communication skills. Since I was to be a grammar school, to be a pedal for this side, be a pedal for national, be a pedal for agri.
Yeah.
I want to work for technical and vocational skills. And a lot of people are saying that academic schools not today I want to work for technical and vocational skills. Since the world is being run by those people.
Yeah.
They find challenges within the society. Those people will find solutions
to it.
And then once you find solutions to people's problems, they are getting money.
Yeah.
But then the Boko Grammar School about white tie.
Yeah.
What I want to what's in the condition. So one knows how one
do.
But to be a technical and vocational skill and people could be your skill be free. So some of these things, they to the Cheyenne education system. So the framers of the educational sector, so I believe some of the life lessons or skills that as you grow or progress in life,
Wow. Now let's go deep into why I even called you, sharing your story on that aspect. Ghana Library Authority. Okay. I remember very well, yes, I know, library. I school number that's JSS Wabayan compulsory. Every Thursday, be a on junior graphic. And there to be until you will go. Your time order to you read junior. And I realized that a build up. in my tenses, in my confidence, in my public speaking, because for bed name not read what they this kind of stuff. Yeah, the baby no, it died off. And that's one thing I asked Mr. Henry. Education is at a point, it looked like it dwindled or shifted from a point, and then education, it became a different thing. The library. Do we still believe in the library system? Because you work there, you are still there. Your position is very key to the library system, especially with Central region, and you've definitely had interaction with people from different regions. Library, does it still exist? Not in how you see it. The structure that we all say, like a library, there could be a books, read. Does it still exist?
But that's there. Ending past, let's say the library, in pockets and books, yes, library exists.
Okay.
New operation will evolve.
Okay.
Right. The kind of libraries are growing organism. Or a beer knowledge, books, yes, answer sign. But in the maybe assistant with the way I yet to use information is about.
Okay.
Right. So let me say, CCI you were about 180 plus libraries in Central Region.
180.
No, not Central, the whole Ghana.
Okay, 180
plus. Yes. Libraries in Ghana.
Yeah.
Central Region and libraries or about 32, between 32 35.
Okay.
Because Echo if you try, I think your market is always commissioning libraries. Wow. Libraries no was Central Region in Ghana. When there was a certain component or a digital literacy, digital skills or lack of services.
Okay.
Right now, the world is moving from the traditional way of operation.
Okay.
Since a library, when the impact another student will be anchored in another way of book. No.
Okay.
There are lots of services. Libraries will run.
Right.
Here.
Okay.
My human development. So the first one, digital skills.
Okay.
Cyber digital skills are. The only time we have access to computer was, I think, AVGHS.
Yeah.
And Sana, at the way computer classes.
Yes.
The basic schools that we have within your locality, the new computers.
Yeah.
Basic schools, no one. They bring a computer lab.
Yes.
Even in Cape Coast, I have friend or stated that of education. I mean, it is unpardonable that basic schools in Cape Coast, some basic schools in Cape Coast, let me say that way, one need ICT lab. No one need library. When you go to the first elementary school in the whole of West Africa, Philip
Kwaku, yeah.
Never corner library, it's unpardonable.
Yeah.
You cannot pardon them.
Yeah.
Hey,
you start saying the whole of within library.
So I'm saying that libraries, TCR, the basic schools in your library. Okay. As an institution, that complement what the schools are already doing.
Yeah.
It's your service the mobile library service.
Okay.
Mobile library service in each other. When students are not coming to the library will go to them.
You take the library to them.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll take the library to them so that they will borrow the books and read. It's Ghana Library Authority, the mobile library service, your mobile library van.
Okay.
Yes, so the mobile library van, it has been designed just like a library with shelves and books stocked.
Okay.
Into students, yes, we understand. This is what's the basic schools 1.4 o'clock.
Okay.
By the time I open a library, you have 5.
Okay.
It's about time will be your tabra. So we will take the books to them, register them in the school. They will borrow the books every 3 weeks. If you are library person up to school, books in that is one.
Wow.
The second service is book box service.
Okay.
The book box service, or 2 English words, book in a box. It's as a parent, if there's a library one in school, I want a parent they will have a library.
Okay.
Next, the box is aba.
Okay.
I bet you books by 10.
Okay.
Next, I come over for a month. Oba can books in here. And there's a book in his aba, so that Uba know what you must sell book. No, that's the book box service. Another one. Novelty service. So the novelty service is actually directed towards communities.
Okay.
So communities be there,
okay.
In Kamfwa, one community library.
Okay.
So assembly member one Kamfwa, assembly member one and at any opinion leader be over these communities. Go to my library. I want to register. Maybe I'm found by 100.
Okay.
Without community. So it's either the library will come there, an assembly member and to my books on their community. That's a novelty service.
Wow.
So these are some of the innovative ways that Ghana Library Authority here for them. Need to me that's in Zama how knowledge is being shared. Digital skills. Now, in 2021, the Ghana Library Authority won the United Nations Public Service Awards. Okay. The way ICT centers only business schools, the Ghana Library Authority is computers, laptops.
Okay.
Into schools, what share students with the theoretical aspects. Now we will go in now give them the practical aspects.
Wow.
It's as young laptops local school. In the Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Excel. It's a topic what share that particular week. We will go there and then give them that practical aspect. So that service in running in 2021, we won the United Nations Public Service Awards.
Wow.
Yes, in 2021.
Wow.
Again, just last week, my brother, Voice House CEO, Mr. Emmanuel Backman,
Manike.
Yes, came to my office. Me hosting 47 young people at our library hall. Manike is taking them through content creation.
Wow.
How they can write scripts. What your scripts in here, Manike will guide them on how, because on my voice over artist.
Yeah.
Yes, why it more media spacing for a very long time.
Yeah.
So having that knowledge, or impact for the younger ones, maybe a year space, but now the Ghana Library Authority creates that space so that professionals like Manike can come there and impact that knowledge. So what we do is to always speak about some of these things. So we were outside of the door of the person will come. Manike took 47 young people, SHS4, SHS1 for ABFI. So we circulated that communication. Those who were interested came.
Wow.
And then they took part.
Wow.
Next week, Sans
photography
is also coming to teach them how to shoot videos using their phones. So shooting and then editing. The Mazi 10 years ago in life 1 year.
No 1 year. Okay,
So right now we are also creating that opportunity. And Zama we are offering these services for free.
Wow.
For young people.
Wow.
Into digital skills, so coding, graphic designing, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and a lot of other digital tools. And entrepreneurship.
Wow.
Since you'll be up to school, now abandonment into Sao say UCC at the end of the year, academic year, they are giving out, let's say, 20,000. Or let me even peg it as 5,000 students. Label 5,000, UDS 5,000, UPSC 5,000. No. So as young people, say you as an institution, library, you is a mentor, a guide one. As young person, these are some of the opportunities, these are some of the gaps within the young community. And to identify those gaps and then find solutions to them. What are some of the support systems available for young people within that environment? Yes. Wow. So libraries, entrepreneurship, so them on to sit behind a camera and talk about some of the challenges or could do or keep education mark. A benye paying be all share them video or a policy maker.
Okay.
And that person can come and effect those changes. Advocacy skills. I believe what doesn't mean we train people on how to be vocal.
Okay.
To speak on issues, health, education, youth development, entrepreneurship, youth unemployment, and all of that. So yes, library
wow. And your market now are very beautiful and it's wonderful. But I have some things I want to know because I want to feel, you are experiencing it in that and you are sharing with us. Let's look at it. Two things. This first one, the man maybe said because I think I had an interaction with you years back. And then you introduced something, what was the STEM, what is some tablets, small one, what schools, what is. We will talk about that.
Yeah.
But let's talk about these things. How is the approach, the reception of all these initiatives from the students like? Because the change and the switch of the library effect in Ericano. And the academic I didn't know it exists because last time yako for book but this implementation of that it's more of like it will force the students not just to read, open your scope of understanding to know that this is the world we are getting into. See, I can see at the library, bro. sua ba beji say him to ma me ba beji books na be fie bo sua wo community na won paying for but so it means like you people are bringing a lot of initiatives. How is the reception like for you? Be real with us. When you go to the field, do they accept you or there are challenges you face with this?
So yeah, I mean there are challenges. Challenges na ko butu my no either butu. Oye the introduction of digital tools, mobile phones, television, tablets, computers. CCR says the book is to have let's mobile phone to have.
Obviously, what mobile phone? Yeah.
Because we actually videos, TikTok videos, Instagram videos.
Yeah.
So there's sort of a competition between library book and a library service, knowing those digital tools.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, what is the intervention? Intervention is there. Aside from people coming to the library, you see a great app.
Okay.
So there's an app, mobile app that people can access.
Okay.
I want to access ebooks, audio books, books all across the country. Over 1 million books all in our platform. You can also read.
Okay.
Now the thing is, what for phones, what for videos, for social media. As an institution, able to make create around education. On your books,
okay.
So your entrepreneurship or your financial literacy, so your digital training, able to my is a good platform. I believe that should be the intervention, so that aside from the worship videos for those things in the pay, will have access to some educational content as well. So that is the first challenge.
Okay.
The second challenge in here, access.
Okay.
Cape Coast, the population of Cape Coast is around 200,000.
Okay. We
have only one public library, Chapel Square.
Chapel Square, where you are.
That public library that we have at Chapel Square, on to farm for 1,000 at a time.
At a go.
Wow. So that is a challenge.
Wow.
It's a member library. So the intervention is that now take the library to those people, give them wide range of other services that they can also benefit from. Yes. Students now work by library. They are coming to the library because they have access to because they don't have access to some reading materials.
Okay.
One fee.
It's not what about
library.
Okay.
It's a by library now you are not able to provide some of the books now. I will preach in then that is also a challenge.
Yeah.
Yes. So now we have to give them access to wide range of reading materials. For schools in the libraries in your communities, libraries in your.
Yeah.
So I would say the receptive actually patronage. Patronage I want to know the library every day. Patronage, 2023, 2024 there was an increase. 2025 and right now actually yearly patronage across the region. It is ranging around 200,000, 500,000 people every single year.
And is that a growth or decline?
A growth.
A growth. Okay, that is positive.
Now because you are adding other services to it. In top of library, now there is digital skills. Now there is entrepreneurial skills. Now there is advocacy skills.
Okay.
Now there is peer-to-peer learning. When there is a facilitator, another mentor, it creates a platform and
wow.
Now there's mentorship.
Okay.
You are bringing experts from other areas to speak to them.
Okay.
Remember, funny story being financial. Maybe a GHS. All the time or day is school selection. On the first in the selection, as an actual BC.
Yeah. Now
it's a
okay.
You have to write the BC before you
do a selection. Oh, okay.
So this year you have to write the BC
before
the school selection. Good. Movie a school no. And there or there select category A school 1.
Yeah.
B.
No. Yeah.
Hey, I bring you. Category school bear 4. No, shall we listen?
And
you're not getting anyone to even tell you.
Yes, them. Yes.
But now we have almost every time schools or what your BC, we bring people from the education office to the library to mentor some of these young people
on the selection of
selection. They may not school course is able to manage business. I be doing business. We are putting
wow.
Me science. I be doing that is another 1 year leadership seminar series. Prefecture every year be at GHS 3 for Tro BC and our Tro was leadership rules will pass on to those informed too.
Yeah.
Good. For most of these young people, this is the first attempt at leadership.
Yeah.
Until you need leadership skills.
Yeah.
It is your role as an institution, library, to provide these leadership skills to these people.
Okay.
And some of these things, we do it across the country.
Wow.
That's our sign. So I believe that services are wide. Reception also wide good.
Good. Okay.
Just last week, we were going around to some of the basic schools and from our library, we were giving them books.
Okay.
In a form of recognition, just to motivate them to come to the library. Moko one school I wasn't girls basic school, and the head teacher was like, books say what the better more family. Since when you open school, pay obias more library.
Okay.
Obias more library because you know the library.
Open
a book for free.
Yeah.
So I think the reception has been good. Parents work Cape Coast and the region, so I think they are doing so well.
Okay.
Since obias there, aside from the knowledge and skills that the schools will impact on their kids, library is supposed to more because on this is one better on the books, but there are a wide range of services that the library will give to them. So I think the reception has been good. The growth level has been perfect as well.
Wow. We'll be delving slightly from that part, but before we do that, let's look at it. My first question is with the library. I want to know was it innovation that took this turn? Because years back it wasn't happening. We have a library for book. We have a book about one. But Mary came there, a lot of changes has happened. It has evolved, as you are saying, in a sharp way. I mean, Eric and Ryderman, meaning a lot of things that I wasn't seeing and I wasn't privileged to. How did the switch come about? That is one. I wonder why you're involved, How did you carry it? Because now the burden has been more, or is more than how it used to be. There is no library. But now, you need to be more abreast with yourself as a person working there. Get your knowledge more broadened to handle what is coming. Because I don't even go see the students be the book. You will read no about no say, oh, boss, opportunity no hana. The man number working at the nurse chair, then end to and guide the afano. How have you handled these two together?
When I tell them that people go to school to study PhD. PhD, library and information science. Library and information science. Yes, PhD. When you go to the UCC library, there are lots of PhD staff there. Well, you want PhD in information science and information studies. My first degree was in library and information science. My master's was in information science. So before you have this knowledge and skills, although I as the staff, and now I as ambassador of the library, you have to also address yourself with some of these knowledge and skills. There's new trend. Since digitization, digitalization, since artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence, you as the custodian of that knowledge, you need to have knowledge, skills in some of the digital tools and now AI tools. So on the advanced ones in part, at least the basic ones that we all use, Chat GPT, Gemini, Meta AI, Canva, Gamma. These are some of AI tools or a very common young people will use. So I as custodian of that knowledge, also to build the one. And I'm proud to say that when it comes to Ghana Library Authority, this here is a master's bro. Wow. Yeah, it was a master's. There are lots of young faces, fresh ideas. I was a special library. And I must say that past executive director, Mr. Hifotsian, brought a lot of tremendous, initiatives when it comes to how library services should be carried out. And I think maybe will be a say he did so well. And I believe the current administration, Mr. Ziblim Al Hassan, and then the team, our head office, they're also carrying it along. And you need to get people who are also ready to make sure that service delivery, when it comes to knowledge sharing, you have to get people who are willing to support that agenda. Regional directors or Ghana Library Authority, and right now they are all focused on making sure that knowledge is being transferred in all the ways.
Wow.
In the first, no, a book as you say, computer back and can. First, in any computers, they tablets can. Any tablets, mobile phone.
Yes.
A lot of ways access. I able to access them information.